Welcome back. In this video, I will discuss how to build a decision tree for the given dataset by using ID3 algorithm with the help of simple solved example. This is a given dataset. In this, we have three attributes: age, computation, and type, and profit is the target class. Once you build the decision tree for the given dataset by using ID3 algorithm, next we need to predict the class label for the given data, where age is equal to mid, computation is equal to yes, and type is equal to HW. While building the decision tree, first we need to calculate the information gain for each attributes, and which attribute having the highest information gain, that will be considered as a root node, and whole data set will be split based on that node. So here we have three attributes: age, computation, and type. First I will consider the attribute as age. In the attribute age we have three values, those are old, mid, and new. For all these values we need to find the entropy. Before that, we need to find the entropy for the entire data set. Here we can see that we have total 10 examples. In that 5 are belongs to down and 5 are belongs to up. So entropy of the entire data set, which is equal to minus number of down example divided by total number of example into log number of down example divided by total number of example to the base 2 minus number of up example divided by total number of examples into log of number of up example divided by total number of example to the base 2. So once you solve this one, we will get entropy of entire data set, which is equal to 1. Next, we need to find the entropy for the attribute values. So first I will consider the attribute value as a old. So whenever I will consider attribute value as a old, I will get three examples, and all these three examples are belongs to down. So here 3 down examples, 0 up example. So entropy of the attribute value old, which is equal to minus number of down example for the attribute value old divided by number of old examples into log of number of down example for the attribute value old divided by number of old examples minus number of up example divided by number of old examples into log of number of up example divided by number of old example to the base 2, so which is equal to 0. Next I will consider the attribute value as mid. In this case we have 4 example, and in that case 2 are belongs to down and 2 are belongs to up. So entropy of S mid, which is equal to minus 2 divided by 4 log of 2 divided by 4 to the base 2 minus 2 divided by 4 log of 2 divided by 4 to the base 2. So once you solve this one, we will get the entropy of S mid is equal to 1. So similarly, we need to consider the next attribute value, that is new. In this case, we have 3 examples, and all these 3 examples are belongs to up. So 0 down, 3 up. So we'll get the entropy of S new is equal to 0. So once you find the entropy of entire data set and entropy of each attribute values, next we need to find the information gain for that particular attribute. So information gain for the attribute age is equal to entropy of S minus summation of cardiality of SV divided by cardiality of S into entropy of SV. So here we need to replace V by old, mid, and new. So once you replace this one and once you expand this one, we will get information gain, which is equal to entropy of S minus number of old example, those are 3 divided by total number examples are 10 into entropy of S old minus number of mid examples are 4 divided by total number of examples are 10 into entropy of S mid minus number of new examples divided by total number of examples into entropy of S new. So here we already found all these values, just we need to put here and we need to calculate. So once you calculate, we will get the information gain for the attribute age, which is equal to 0.6. So similarly, we need to consider the next attributes, that is competition. In the competition, again we are having the two attribute values, one is S and one more is no. So already we have find the entropy for the entire data set, which is equal to 1. Now we need to find the entropy of the attribute values. First I will consider the attribute value as a S. So we are getting the 4 examples belong to S, 1, 2, 3, 4. In these 3 are belongs to down and 1 is belong to up. So entropy of attribute value S is equal to minus number of down example in the attribute value S divided by total number of S examples into log of number of down examples in the attribute value S divided by total number of S example to the base 2 minus number of up examples in the attribute value S divided by total number of S examples into log of number of up example in the attribute value S divided by total number of S examples to the base 2, which is equal to 0.81127. So similarly we need to find the attribute value. Similarly we need to find the entropy for the attribute value. No, we will get the value as 0.91829. So once you find the entropy for all the attribute values, next we need to find the information gain. So we'll get the information gain for the attribute computation is equal to 0.1245. Next I will consider the next attribute, that is type. In this again we are having two values, one is SW and one more is HW. Here we are getting total 6 examples belongs to SW, in that 3 are belongs to down and 3 are belongs to up. So we'll get the entropy of SW is equal to 1 and entropy of HW is equal to 1. So again we need to find the information gain. We get the information gain for the attribute type is equal to 0. So we got the information gain for the attribute age is 0.6. Computation is 0.1245 and type is 0. In these values 0.6 is the highest information gain, so that age attribute will be considered as a root node. So this is how it will looks like. Here we are considering age attribute as a root node. So whenever we will consider attribute value as a old, we are getting 3 examples and all these 3 examples are belong to down. So we'll replace this one by down. So and whenever we will consider attribute value as new, again we are getting 3 examples and all these 3 examples are belongs to up. So we'll replace this one by up. And whenever we will consider attribute value as mid, we are getting 4 examples, in that 2 are belongs to down and 2 are belongs to up. So we cannot replace this one either by down or up. So here this one will be replaced by down and this one will be replaced by up. That is what you can see here. And for this one we need to build the decision tree. And for this data set, here we have total 4 examples and 2 attributes, that is computation and type, and a profit is a target class. Again we need to consider the first attributes. In that we have 2 values S and no. Before that we need to calculate the entropy for the entire data set. Here we have 2 down examples and 2 up example. So entropy of the entire data set, which is equal to 1, and entropy for the attribute value S, which is equal to 0, and value for that is the entropy of the attribute value no is equal to 0. So we'll get the information gain for the attribute computation is equal to 1. Similarly, we need to consider the next attribute, that is type. In this again we have two values, one is SW, one more is HW. Here we need to find the entropy for the attribute value SW. So one is down, one more is up. So we'll get the entropy of SW is 1 and entropy of HW is equal to 1. And once you find the entropy, next we need to find the information gain. So we'll get the information gain for the attribute type, which is equal to 0. So here we got information gain for the attribute computation is 1 and attribute type is 0. In these two values, 1 is the highest information gain, so that computation attribute will be considered as a next root node. So you can see the decision tree here. So whenever we will consider the computation as a node, the attribute value will be considered as S. Whenever we will consider attribute value as a S, we are getting two examples. Those are belongs to down. So we'll replace this one by down. And whenever we will consider the attribute value as no, we are getting two examples. Those are belongs to up. So we'll replace this one by up. That is what you can see here. So once you build the decision tree, next we need to predict the label for the new data, where age is equal to mid, computation is equal to yes, and type is equal to HW. So from base node, that is the root node, we need to go. Here we have age, in that we need to consider mid. So we will go like this, and after that whenever we reach computation, in this we need to consider yes. So this will become to down. So the target class will be down for this example. This is how we can build the decision tree for the given data set by using ID3 algorithm, and we can predict the class label for the new examples. I hope the concept of a decision tree is clear. If you like the video, do like and share with your friends. Press the subscribe button for more videos. Press the bell icon for regular updates. Thank you for watching.